Okay, Danny, tell us the story of Kay.
Okay, folks, welcome back. This plant, the Kay, was developed in Fallbrook by a grower named Gephardt. Gephardt's last name started with a K. So that's how we decided we were just going to just call it the Kay. I think it's a hybrid of a Guatemalan and something. I'm not real sure. This plant's been growing, like I said, for about 10 years now. It's the last 4 years, it takes about 5 years to get fruit set. The last 4 years, it's really starting to just pop out some fruit set. It's interesting for me is that this is in full sun and it doesn't get the yellowing and the sunburning-ish look like the Sugar Dragons will, or the American Graffitis, or the Physical Graffitis, or American Beauties and Physical Graffitis. Most other varieties really can't handle that full sun. This Kay is so tough, it never had any sun damage at all. Additionally, about 4 years ago, I had a lot of frost in this upper part of this hill here, and some of the Sugar Dragons held out pretty good. The Physical Graffitis got a little whacked out, but this Kay acted as if no big deal. Just shrugged it all off. So when Gephardt developed it, he didn't really have many other cuttings. And I started off, of course, with this one cutting, and now here I am, 10 plus years later with this big mother plant. To my knowledge, this is the only one that's in this area. And
the original mother died from a frost, right?
Correct. Yeah, that one did die from a frost in Fallbrook. So to my knowledge, there's no other mother plant than this one right here. And it's a little bit of a slow grower in the beginning, but after about year 3, 4, it just takes off. And it really just goes and goes and goes. You can see all kind of the new juvenile growth of the fruiting wood this year, this fruiting wood for this year, all down below here. The other thing really you got to really watch out with this Kay is that it's got some really nasty spines on them.
It does.
So what is important is always be wearing some type of protection, some gloves, and respect it, respect the plant. And lastly, when I do take the cuttings, I'm taking things from down below. I'm trying to raise the canopy on this, and most dragon fruit want to be grown up about 3 to 4 feet and then lollipopped at the top. And hence that's how I do a lot of the staking with the rebar and the hog wire at the top to kind of get that lollipop look on the top. Outside of that, this Kay, there were a few months, of course, during the winter when I get the rains, I don't do any watering. For fertigation wise, I like to do some compost tea. I like to use some bat guano, but it really helps quite a bit. About 3 times a year is some horticultural Epsom salt around the base. Epsom salt is pure mag, and when you have a micronutrient of mag working its way through the vascular system up through the xylem and phloem of this plant, you're going to get a lot heavier fruit set. So folks, when you're out there and you're thinking about how am I going to fertilize, how am I going to take care of my plants, what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, look into that horticultural Epsom salt. That's pure mag. 3 times a year, spring, summer, kind of late fall, and all your plants are going to be producing a lot more fruit.